Check this beautiful little baby out. Isn't this great, my dear viewer? This little sucker is going to make me fit. These suckers are going to make me fit as a fiddlestick. Well, it's laundry time in the hood, yo. Laundry time. And we gotta go downstairs and put that stuff in the dry cleaning, yo. And along the way, I tell you what, I figured I would send you a goddamn message of hope. So yeah, it occurred to me that in talking with my atheist friends, I've come up with a new statement, which is that, my dear, because the Quran says the same thing that they say. The Quran says, Fa'atu burhanakum in kuntum sadiqeen. Fa'atu, which fa means then. Fa'atu means then bring. Fa'atu burhanakum. Burhan means proof. Burhanakum means your proofs. Bring your proofs. Then bring your proofs in kuntum sadiqeen, if you're truthful. So atheists say to us, well, there may or may not be a God, but at least with science, there may or may not be a God, but at least with science, we are talking about not probables and impossibles, and we're not talking about freaking, just la-la stuff. There's always a reason, right? There's always evidence. Fa'atu burhanakum, bring your proof. Hey, listen, these three words, proof, reason, and evidence, they all are the same thing. So, at the end of the day, if the Quran says bring your proofs, then this is exactly what atheists say. That there's no God. Prove him, prove him. So it's occurred to me, my dear viewer, to let you know that there are plenty of reasons. There are plenty of reasons. There are reasons. It's just that those reasons are not acceptable to atheists. فَسَوَّى لَهُمَّا مَنْ خَلَقَ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ سَأَلَهُمَّا. The Quran says, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala azza wa jal says, ask them who created the heavens and the earth. And then they'll say Allah. That's what he says in the Quran. فَأَنَّا يُؤْفَكُونَ. So where are they deluded? Why are they so screwed up? After you, my good man. So there are reasons for believing in God, okay? Just as there are reasons for believing in gravity. Just as there are reasons for access control. This is called an access control violation. This should be scan-in laundry. You just walk right in there. Nothing like the laundry room on a Sunday morning. The clitter-clatter of dryers and washers banging away, washing away, wiping away the grime and dirt of everyday human existence. There's a camera up there. No idea. No idea. No idea if it's monitored. So yeah. So that's the thing right there. So don't ever say to us, my dear atheist friend, well, you guys believe in God, and you guys talk about how God is this and God is that and blah, 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 and there's no evidence for that. Don't ever say something that's stupid, because you know what? It just reveals your ignorance. Yeah, there's plenty of evidence for God. The fact that things exist is evidence. The fact that things are ordered is evidence. And the fact that things are managed, maintained in a certain way, planets are not crashing into each other. I say this oftentimes, my dear viewer. I tell people that there's like 600 or 200 million stars in our solar system. 200 million, 200 million, rather 200 billion. And there are 200 billion solar systems in the Milky Way galaxy, and there are 200 billion galaxies in the universe. What do you think about that? If you've got any brains, you'll be blown away by now and humbled by how intense this stuff is. You know what's funny is that whole array of particulate matter, the stars and galaxies and swirling nebulae and all this kind of rubbish, all of that, by the way, is only 20% of the universe. The majority of the universe is dark matter. Anyway, if you go to a random point in the universe, you'll see nothing for billions of light years around. There's the darkness or dark matter, whatever the hell that is. Anyway. The thing is, in this universe, everything has an opposite, and everything is moving, and everything is changing. Do you know, my dear viewer, that our sun is moving? The Quran says in chapter 36, وَالشَّمْسِ تَجْرِي لِمُسْتَقَرٍ لَهَا. The sun is moving towards the place that has been appointed for her. Okay? ذَلِكَ تَقْدِيرُ الْعَزِيزِ الْعَلِيمِ. This is just the decree of the mighty and the knowing. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So the sun, he says, is moving towards an appointed place. And by the way, according to modern science, the sun is moving. It's not stationary. The whole of the thing is moving. The earth is moving. The moon is moving around the earth. And just as that happens, the earth itself is moving around the sun. And just as that happens, the sun itself is moving in an arc towards this place in the sky called the solar apex. Apparently there's something called the solar apex out there. Solar apex is the eventual resting place of the sun based on its trajectory. I don't understand how that works though, because according to both Newton and our sixth Imam, peace be upon him, the great-great-great-grandson of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and his family, according to both of these esteemed men, something that's moving continues to move unless something changes that. And something that's stationary does not start moving until something causes it to move. So the question becomes, what caused the sun to move? And then what's going to cause it to stop? Right? These are very interesting questions, but my point is this. All of the stars are moving, all of the galaxies are moving, all of the solar systems are moving. They're actually moving through each other. Whole galaxies are passing through each other. 200 billion stars in 200 billion solar systems, that's one galaxy. Then you've got 200 billion stars in 200 billion other solar systems. They just go right through fucking each other. They don't even crash and none of that stuff. And you're going to tell me nobody's in charge of this stuff? It's just going on by itself. So don't tell me that there's no fucking reasons to believe in God. There are plenty of reasons. The real question is, would you like to have some pizza, 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 pizza.